Hotels now stand where once simple shelters did, and even they are filled to capacity. Joseph turned to Mary. "Don't worry, we'll find somewhere."
A silent night, the world held its breath in a stable.
It is a bustling night in Bethlehem, though not the Bethlehem of ancient times. No, this is Bethlehem in the year 2024, alive with bright neon lights, crowded streets, and the hum of modern technology. Yet, amidst the chaos of the city, the echoes of an old, familiar story begin to unfold. As cars honk and street vendors shout over the noise, a dusty taxi stops outside a hotel and a young couple steps out. Here is a young pregnant woman, Mary, and her husband, Joseph. They've traveled far searching for shelter, but this is no longer the Bethlehem of stables and inns. Hotels now stand where once simple shelters did, and even they are filled to capacity. Joseph turned to Mary. "Don't worry, we'll find somewhere. Let's try another hotel." They knock on hotel doors, but each time they're turned away. The first innkeeper said, "Sorry, we're full. Try the next street." The second innkeeper dismissively, "You should have booked online weeks ago." Finally, an innkeeper points to a rundown shed beside his inn. "It's not much," he said, "but it'll keep you out of the cold." So, in the shadow of a modern city, they find refuge in a humble shed, a remnant of simpler times, a place unworthy of kings, yet destined to cradle the King of Kings. In this age of smartphones and social media, stories no longer stay hidden. A passerby notices Mary and Joseph huddled in the shed and begins to record. A pregnant woman in a shed. They caption the video. Within hours, the clip goes viral. The world reacts, as it always does, with hashtags and opinions, debates and concerns. Yet, amidst the noise, something miraculous is about to happen. In the stillness of the night, it happens. Mary gives birth to a son. Wrapped in simple cloth, the baby lies in Mary's arms, glowing softly as if the heavens themselves smile upon him. It is a moment of divine simplicity. The Savior of the world is born, not in a palace, but in the most unassuming of places. Somewhere on a quiet hillside, shepherds sit under the stars, scrolling on their phones. Suddenly, the heavens burst open, and an angel appears, radiant and overwhelming. The angel spoke and said, "Do not be afraid. I bring you good news that will bring great joy to all people. Today, in Bethlehem, a Savior has been born to you." The shepherds, stunned, drop their phones. They rise, eager to find the child the angel speaks of. Meanwhile, far away, 3 wise men set out on a journey. No camels for these men. They travel in sleek SUVs, guided by a GPS and a brilliant star lighting their path. "Bethlehem is straight ahead. Let's not lose the star," one of them said. They carry gifts fit for a king, their hearts filled with wonder at what they will find. They stop at King Herod's palace, where Herod greets them with a sly smile, clutching his phone. "A new king, you say? Let me know when you find him. I'd like to worship him too," Herod retorted. The wise men exchange uneasy glances but continue their journey. Soon they all gather, shepherds, wise men, and curious onlookers. They kneel before the child, their faces lit by the glow of his presence. Phones flash, capturing the moment, yet no image can truly capture the wonder they feel. In this tiny shed, the world finds its savior, a moment that transcends time and technology. As the night deepens, the star shines brighter, its light casting a peaceful glow over the city. This Christmas, as we exchange gifts, light up our homes, and gather with loved ones, let us remember the true gift of Christmas, the love of God made manifest in His Son, Jesus Christ. He came not to be served, but to serve, not to condemn. but to save. His birth is the beginning of a story that changed the course of history. In a world filled with distractions, take a moment to pause. Reflect on the miracle of his birth. Share his love with those around you. Be a light in the darkness, just as he is the light of the world. And as the shepherds left the manger rejoicing, so we will leave this Christmas season with joy in our hearts, peace in our minds, and hope for the future. Merry Christmas from Bible Vibes and Church Tales. Let his story be your story. If this message blessed you, share it with someone you love. Let the good news spread far and wide, just as it did that first Christmas night.